ต้องฝ่าฟันสิ่งกีดขวางในบางที One day it's gonna be a hundred
ก้าวไปข้างหน้าไม่หยุดยั้งความพ่ายแพ้ในวันๆไม่ใช่สิ่งที่ฉุดรั้งเพียงหนึ่งชัยชนะต่อให้ลงอีก10 ครั้งมันก็คุ้มกับน้ำตาที่เสียให้กับความผิดพลั้ง99ต้องฝ่าฟันอีก1%เดียวฉุดจบลุกขึ้นมากันเพื่อนพอไม่อุปสรรคมาโผงปมลุยไปไม่มียาตราลมหายใจยังสูดลมเอาหนทางพิสูจน์มาและการเวลาพิสูจน์คนไม่มีน้ำมนต์จากพระอาจารย์องค์ใดจะสู้น้ำอดน้ำทนของคนไม่จำนนใจหนทางสู่ชัยชนะของแค่เชื่อมั่นตรงไปเพราะสัตว์ตูที่แท้จริงนั้นคือใจของเราหายใจคู่แข่งคนใดเชี่ย
ไก่ซีพีจะกินบนอวกาศหรือที่ไทย ก็มาตรฐานเดียวกัน CP Mission to Space
จุดเริ่มต้นของชัยชนะเริ่มสตาร์ทจากในครัวทุกมือที่ออกจาก Victory Project เพื่อให้นักกีฬาไทยใส่สุดทุกคำไฟสุดทุกเกม
Singapore taking on Philippines. Referee Mr. Prasad joining alongside Rosa and Henry. Good luck, gentlemen. Henry will have a quick chat with you. We decided to back with a few reasons.
I think we saw yesterday 40 minutes was probably a bit more difficult to chase. Obviously, it's not like we were very long at it, but I think it is better to go back to yesterday and give another opportunity to post a good total on a book to be
That afternoon, they played really well before Malaysia scored 200, and your backers looked good, but just couldn't score. What have you decided, and what plans do you bring to this game?
We learned a lot about how to attack our games. I learned from Malaysia, and hopefully we can know that we can play. Set the Kevin's hope.
Any changes you make, Evan?
There is one change. Kevin comes as a left and
Right, good luck, Noah. We'll have a quick chat with Singapore and Reza. Reza, you happy to be bowling in this afternoon?
Yes, I am. Some grass, I think I'm going to start to get deeper and I think they will help.
And what's the target that you're looking to restrict them to?
I think this weekend I'm looking to restrict them to less than 170.
Right, good luck and go well. Thank you. Well, so the news from the toss is the Philippines has won, and they'll have it for us. Take it up.
สวัสดีนะครับก็ยินดีต้อนรับผู้ชมทุกท่านเข้าสู่การแข่งขันกีฬาคริกเก็ตในกีฬาซีเกมส์ครั้งที่33นะประเภทไทยนะครับผู้ที่ท่านกำลังรับชมในภาคบ่ายนี้เป็นคู่ที่4ของรายการและเป็นคู่ที่2ประจำวันนี้เป็นการพบกันระหว่างทีมชาติฟิลิปปินส์อยู่ในชุดสีน้ำเงินพบกับทีมชาติสิงคโปร์อยู่ในชุดสีดำแถบสีแดงเมื่อสักครู่ที่ลาย พิชนะครับมีการให้กัปตันทีมทั้ง2ทีมได้มาทำการโยนเหรียญนะครับเพื่อเลือกที่จะเป็นฝ่ายลุกหรือเป็นฝ่ายรับก่อนทีมฟิลิปปินส์ชนะฟิลิปปินส์นะครับและก็เลือกที่จะเป็นฝ่ายรับก่อนก็คือฝ่ายที่จะจัดการลงมาโบนะครับให้ทีมฝ่ายลุกได้มีโอกาสได้ตีในครึ่งอินนิ่งแรกและทีมฟิลิปปินส์จะกลับมาเป็นผู้ตีในครึ่งอินนิ่งหลังเราจะกลับมาเริ่มการแข่งขันอีกไม่เกิน30 นาทีนะครับก็ขอให้แฟนๆผู้ชมทุกท่านครับส่งใจเชียร์ทั้ง2ประเทศด้วยนะครับทั้งฟิลิปปินส์และสิงคโปร์
หากว่าก้าวไปทุกวันมันต้องถึงในสักวันและแม้ว่าพรุ่งนี้ฉันเข้าใกล้ฝัน just 1% อาจยังมองไม่เห็นทางต้องฝ่าฟันสิ่งกีดขวางในบางที one day it's gonna be a hard
ก้าวไปข้างหน้าไม่หยุดยั้งความพ่ายแพ้ในวันๆไม่ใช่สิ่งที่ฉุดรั้งเพียง1ชัยชนะต่อให้ลงอีก10 ครั้งมันก็คุ้มกับน้ำตาที่เสียให้กับความผิดพลาด99ต้องฝ่าฟันอีก1%เดียวฉุดจบลุกขึ้นมากับเพื่อนพอไม่อุปสรรคมาโผงปมลุยไปไม่มียาตราดลมหายใจยังสูดดมเอาหนทางพิสูจน์มาและการเวลาพิสูจน์คนไม่มีน้ำมนต์จากพระอาจารย์องค์ใดจะสู้น้ำอดน้ำทนของคนไม่จำนนใจหนทางสู่ชัยชนะของแค่เชื่อมั่นตรงไปเพราะสัตว์ตูที่แท้จริงนั้นคือใจของเราหายใจคู่แข่งคนใดเชี่ย
ไก่ซีพีจะกินบนอวกาศหรือที่ไทย ก็มาตรฐานเดียวกัน CP Mission to Space
จุดเริ่มต้นของชัยชนะเริ่มสตาร์ทจากในครัวทุกมือที่ออกจาก Victory Project เพื่อให้นักกีฬาไทย ใส่สุดทุกคำไฟท์สุดทุกเกม
味の素
We share, we chill with you, we care, we cool for you, we breathe, we fight with you. We fight with you.
สูดหายใจให้เต็มพลังและส่งเสียงเชียร์ดังๆ ไปกับไดกินในซีเกมส์และอาเซียนพาราเกม 2568
ไดกิน
ทุกคะแนนทุกวินาทีสร้างความแตกต่างระหว่างผู้ตามกับผู้นำความไว้วางใจเท่านั้นที่จะเชื่อมั่นได้เพื่อเวลาที่สำคัญที่สุดของการแข่งขันเพื่อชัยชนะ Precious Time Trading ผู้นำเข้าและควบคุมอุปกรณ์จับเวลามาตรฐานระดับโลกและผู้สนับสนุนการจัดการแข่งขันกีฬาระดับชาติของการกีฬาแห่งประเทศไทยเมื่อมีการแข่งขันกีฬานึกถึง Precious Time Trading
เชียร์นักกีฬาไทยแบบเต็มเสียง
ลุ้นชัยชนะแบบออกรสชาติ
ส่งทุกใจเชียร์ไทยทีมไทยจะเป็นเจ้าเหรียญทองร่วมเชียร์ไทยในซีเกมส่งใจเชียร์ไทย
ไม่ใช่แค่สนามบินแต่คือพื้นที่แห่งความใส่ใจ AOT ใส่ใจทุกการเดินทางพร้อมเคียงข้างด้วยหัวใจปลอดภัยคือมาตรฐานบริการคือหัวใจบริษัทท่าอากาศยานไทยจำกัดมหาชน
โค้กขวดแก้วซ่าถึงฟิลซ่าจริงเปิดความซ่าเลย
สปิริตของคนไทยไม่จำเป็นต้องพูดออกมาลวดลายทรงไทยไม่ได้อยู่เพียงบนผนังแต่มันเคลื่อนไหวบนร่างของผู้กล้า Made in Thailand Made with Spirit
ฟาซิโอโดนทุกสี crazy ทุกเฉด
ดาเมจแรงคูเกอร์ตันสุดตาชจริงๆปังไม่ไหว
อย่ามาห้าฟาซิโอดีไปหมดทุกสี
เจนใหม่สไตล์เนี้ย
Hey this land for the winner Let them see how we doing Thai people ลุยโลฝั่งโน้นน่ารักคือขับเวลาลงเล่นเห็นเดินออกไปเต้นแต่ไม่อ้อมมือให้เราตัวตึงอยู่ทางนี้ทับเล็งนะขอบอกโอ้โอ้น้อยออกฉันขออาสาเริ่มก่อนเปิดมาเลยสู้สุดใจใครไม่กลัวยิงแต้มรัวๆพร้อมทะยานขึ้นสู่ฟ้า We going out to fire ให้ไวจัดไปดิค่ะก็มาเพื่อชนะเวลานี้ต้องปะทะพูดแต่เกินว่าใช่เยอะใช่เยอะใจเราไม่แพ้ใครช่วยส่งเสียงว่าไทยก็ไทยก็ไทยจะไปคว้าชัยไทยก็สู้ๆซ่าซ่าไทยแลนด์ก็มาทั้งกี้ Come on baby ไม่เจ้าที่พร้อมจะซ่าแดนตามจังหวะเชียร์อัพแบบ ใจเราไม่แพ้ใครช่วยส่งเสียงว่าไทยโกไทยโกไทยจะไปคว้าชัยเตรียมตะโกนว่าชัยโยชัยโยใจเราไม่แพ้ใครช่วยส่งเสียงว่าไทยโกไทยโกไทยจะไปคว้าชัยไทยโกไทยโกไทยโกไทยโกไทยไทยไทยโกโกโกชัยชัยชัยโยโยโยวีดบูมสู้สู้ซ่าซ่าไทยแลนด์ก็มาทั้งกี้ Come on baby ไม่เท่าที่พร้อมจะซ่าแดนตามจังหวะเชียร์อัพแบบชักชักชักมาสิมาลงสนามมาเชียร์ด้วยกันไทยแลนด์สู้สู้ไทยแลนด์สู้ตายไทยแลนด์ไว้ลายสู้ตายสู้สู้เด้งซ้ายเด้งขวาเด้งหน้าเด้งหลังเดี๋ยวเจอมือฉมังมาเพื่อฝั่งคู่ต่อสู้หากว่าก้าวไปทุกวันมันต้องถึงในสักวันและแม้ว่าพรุ่งนี้ฉันเข้าใกล้ฝัน just 1% อาจยังมองไม่เห็นทางต้องฝ่าฟันสิ่งกีดขวางในบางที One day it's gonna be a hard
ก้าวไปข้างหน้าไม่หยุดยั้งความพ่ายแพ้ในวันไม่ใช่สิ่งที่ฉุดรั้งเพียงหนึ่งชัยชนะต่อให้ลงอีก10 ครั้งมันก็คุ้มกับน้ำตาที่เสียให้กับความผิดพลั้ง99ต้องฝ่าฟันอีก1%เดียวฉุดจมลุกขึ้นมากับเพื่อนพอไม่อุปสรรคมาพุ่งปมลุยไปไม่มียางตราลมหายใจยังสูดลมเอาหนทางพิสูจน์มาและการเวลาพิสูจน์คนไม่มีน้ำมนต์กับพระอาจารย์องค์ใดจะสู้น้ำอดน้ำทนของคนไม่จำนนใจหนทางสู่ชัยชนะของแค่เชื่อมั่นตรงไปเพราะศัตรูที่แท้จริงนั้นคือใจของเราหายใจคู่แข่งคนใดเยี่ย
ไก่ซีพีจะกินบนอวกาศหรือที่ไทย ก็มาตรฐานเดียวกัน CP Mission to Space
จุดเริ่มต้นของชัยชนะ เริ่มสตาร์ทจากในครัว ทุกมือที่ออกจาก Victory Project เพื่อให้นักกีฬาไทย ใส่สุดทุกคำ ไฟสุดทุกเกม
We share, we share with you, we care, we cool for you, we breathe, we fight with you. We fight with you.
สูดหายใจให้เต็มพลังและส่งเสียงเชียร์ดังๆ ไปกับไดกินในซีเกมส์และอาเซียนพาราเกม2568
ไดกิน
ทุกคะแนนทุกวินาทีสร้างความแตกต่างระหว่างผู้ตามกับผู้นำความไว้วางใจเท่านั้นที่จะเชื่อมั่นได้ เพื่อเวลาที่สำคัญที่สุดของการแข่งขัน เพื่อชัยชนะ Precious Time Trading ผู้นำเข้าและควบคุมอุปกรณ์จับเวลามาตรฐานระดับโลก และผู้สนับสนุนการจัดการแข่งขันกีฬาระดับชาติของการกีฬาแห่งประเทศไทย เมื่อมีการแข่งขันกีฬานึกถึง Precious Time Trading
เชียร์นักกีฬาไทยแบบเต็มเสียง
ลุ้นชัยชนะแบบออกรสชาติส่งทุกใจเชียร์ไทย
ทีมไทยจะเป็นเจ้าเหรียญทอง
ร่วมเชียร์ไทยในซีเกม
ส่งใจเชียร์ไทย
ไม่ใช่แค่สนามบิน แต่คือพื้นที่แห่งความใส่ใจ AOT ใส่ใจทุกการเดินทางพร้อมเคียงข้างด้วยหัวใจ ปลอดภัยคือมาตรฐานบริการคือหัวใจ บริษัทท่าอากาศยานไทยจำกัดมหาชน
โค้กขวดแก้ว ซ่าถึงฟิลซ่าจริง เปิดความซ่าเลย
สปิริตของคนไทยไม่จำเป็นต้องพูดออกมาลวดลายทรงไทยไม่ได้อยู่เพียงบนผนังแต่มันเคลื่อนไหวบนร่างของผู้กล้า Made in Thailand Made with Spirit
ฟาซิโอโดนทุกสี crazy ทุกเฉด
ดาเมจแรงคูกาตันสุดตาชจริงๆฟังไม่ไหว
อย่ามาห้าฟาซิโอดีไปหมดทุกสี
เกมใหม่สไตล์เนี้ย
Hey, this land's for the winner. Let them see how we doing Thai people. ลุยโลฝั่งโน้นน่ารักคือขับเวลาลงเล่นเห็นเดินออกไปเต้นแต่ไม่อ้อมมือให้เราตัวตึงอยู่ทางนี้ท็อปเล็งนะขอบอกโอ้โอ้น้อยออกฉันขออาสาเริ่มก่อนเปิดมาเลยสู้สุดใจใครไม่กลัวยิงแต้มรัวๆพร้อมทะยานขึ้นสู่ฟ้า We going out to fire ให้ไวจัดไปดิค่ะก็มาเพื่อชนะเวลานี้ต้องปะทะตื่นแต่เกินว่าใช่เยอะใจเราไม่แพ้ใคร
ความผิดพลาด99ต้องฝ่าฟันอีก1%อย่าชุดจมลุกขึ้นมาเถิดเพื่อนพอไม่อุปสรรคมาโผงปมลุยไปไม่มียางตราลมหายใจยังสูดลมเอาหนทางพิสูจน์มาและการเวลาพิสูจน์คนไม่มีน้ำมนต์จากพระอาจารย์องค์ใดจะสู้น้ำอดน้ำทนของคนไม่จำนนใจหนทางสู่ชัยชนะของแค่เชื่อมั่นตรงไปเพราะสัตว์ดูที่แท้จริงนั้นใจของเราหายใจคู่แข่งคนใดเยี่ย
ไก่ CP จะกินบนอวกาศหรือที่ไทย ก็มาตรฐานเดียวกัน CP Mission to Space
จุดเริ่มต้นของชัยชนะเริ่มสตาร์ทจากในครัวทุกมือที่ออกจาก Victory Project เพื่อให้นักกีฬาไทย ใส่สุดทุกคำไฟสุดทุกเกม
We share, with you, we care, we cool for you, we breathe, we fight with you. We fight with you.
สูดหายใจให้เต็มพลังและส่งเสียงเชียร์ดังๆไปกับไดกินในซีเกมส์และอาเซียนพาราเกม2568
ไดกิน
ทุกคะแนนทุกวินาทีสร้างความแตกต่างระหว่างผู้ตามกับผู้นำความไว้วางใจเท่านั้นที่จะเชื่อมั่นได้เพื่อเวลาที่สำคัญที่สุดของการแข่งขันเพื่อชัยชนะ Precious Time Trading ผู้นำเข้าและควบคุมอุปกรณ์จับเวลามาตรฐานระดับโลกและผู้สนับสนุนการจัดการแข่งขันกีฬาระดับชาติของการกีฬาแห่งประเทศไทยเมื่อมีการแข่งขันกีฬานึกถึง Precious Time Trading
เชียร์นักกีฬาไทยแบบเต็มเสียง
ลุ้นชัยชนะแบบออกรสชาติ
ส่งทุกใจเชียร์ไทย ทีมไทยจะเป็นเจ้าเหรียญทอง
ร่วมเชียร์ไทยในซีเกม
ส่งใจเชียร์ไทย
ไม่ใช่แค่สนามบินแต่คือพื้นที่แห่งความใส่ใจ
Good afternoon and welcome back to the Terd Thai Cricket Ground for match number 4. And this afternoon we've got Singapore taking on the Philippines. Philippines winning the toss. Henry Tyler opting to bat first. And this afternoon Gaznavi and Singapore will be in the field. Ball one. Oh, starts with a good delivery. First up. And first runs off the bat as well with a single for Amanpreet. Now to bring Daniel Tolosa Smith to face his first delivery this afternoon. Philippines suffering a big defeat against Malaysia yesterday. Also in the afternoon, they went up against each other. In that encounter, winning the toss, choosing to bowl first. Asia posting 200 plus in that game. Good delivery, good shape back in towards the right-hander from Daksh Pratap. Very young side this for Singapore. One of the names and faces I've seen through the under-16s and the under-19 tournaments I've covered in the past. Oh, he's gone after that one. It's up in the air and a brilliant catch held down at deep third. That's the first wicket to fall for the Philippines. Very smart bowling, brought a couple back in to both the batters, and then just pushing one outside the off stump, inviting the attacking shot, and a brilliant catch taken by Ishan Swanee. Singapore have drawn early blood here between these two nations. The format for the men's T20I is that there is no semi-finals or finals. It's just one round of league stage matches, and after that the top three are decided. Sean Miguel comes out to bat. Brodsky, one of the leading run scorers for the Philippines. He's in there earlier than he would have liked to. That was a good delivery, but I think doing a bit too much from Tyagi. A very good delivery nonetheless. By Samad Akbar, Thailand's very own, the on-field umpire for this afternoon, alongside vastly experienced Mr. Kalidas from Malaysia. Look at that shout again, I think just doing too much. The delivery that is coming back in quite sharply. Good first over so far. From Tyagi. Goes Fuller. Good first over, comes to an end. The Philippines 1 for 1 after 1.
Pranav Sudarshan to bowl the second over. Manpreet picks up another single. Podolsky yet to get off the mark. He's faced 3 deliveries against Pranav Sudarshan. This one goes down the leg side. Outstretched arms of Mr. Kalidas. Towering figure here in front of us at the comm box. Bit of bounce on that one. Good delivery from Pranav Sudarshan. At the toss for talking to Henry Tyler, mentioned the way the Malaysians batted both in yesterday's game and this morning. In fact, they make batting look so easy on this surface. Yes, there is a bit of assistance for the bowlers, but you've still got to have the mindset of wanting to score. Tentative. Does well to get behind that one. Ball is coming on nicely to the bat. There is a bit of purchase for the spinners as well. Be interesting to see how much this afternoon. Oh, good shot delivery, but helped on its way as well by Podolsky. First runs for him and a boundary to get him off the mark. A very good looking shot. Was expecting the bouncer. Change in length from Pranav Sudarshan. Down to third, he's come a long way out. Straight to the field at short third. Don't think there was ever a single there. End of 2 overs. Philippines 7 for 1. Good delivery again from Daksh Pratap. Tyagi. It's a quiet start. Singapore will be very happy with it. They've picked up 1 wicket. They'll want to pick up a couple more here. Meanwhile, the Philippines, they'll want to get off to at least a decent start, perhaps 30, 35 in the power play. That's hit. They'll pick up a single. Good effort at mid-off. Ball was travelling. Oh, this one's off the pads, perhaps a little inside edge. Waiting for umpire Samad Akbar. Confirms what we've been thinking. Leg buys. Managed to get any bat on that. That was racing away with fine leg up in the circle. Daksh Pratap Tyagi have to be a little careful. But he's bowled well here so far in his 1.3 overs. Got the ball to come back in nicely. Oh, comes back in again. Doing a little too much there. Another leg by. Skipper. There's a Gaznavi. Philippines 10 for 1 with 2 deliveries to go in the third over. Oh, he's cleaned him up there, goes through the gate, and Podolski, well, I was playing for the initial line of the ball, not accounting for it to come back in. Not sure why, because Daksh Pratap Tyagi, that's what he's been doing all afternoon. And left a big gap between bat and pad. That was more than enough for Tyagi to disturb the woodwork, to the delight of Singapore and their fans who have turned up in numbers here at the Terd cricket ground. They celebrate their second wicket. Definitely worth another look. Lovely shape back in. Crashing into middle stump. Wonderful sight for a fast bowler. Looking run up as well and approach to the crease. Good arm speed as well. Podolski in the end looked like he had no idea what was going on. Stuff from Daksh Pratap Tyagi and Singapore. Figures of 2 for 2 with 1 delivery to go in his second over. Good delivery, leaving the left-hander. Andrew Helios Donovan ends the third over with a dot. 10 for 2. The run rate 3.33 after 3. And Daksh Pratap Tyagi 2 for 2 after 2. So it's a good spell from him so far. Be interesting to see if Gaznavi goes to him for a third over. The ball still doing as much as it is. I think that wouldn't be such a bad decision. We've got Philippines, the backs up against it. Might as well. Meanwhile, from the Kong box end, there will be a change. Neil Karnik. Single for Amanpreet. Change of angles for Neil as he'll come right arm around the wicket. On to Donovan, who's also a left-hander. Good shape back in as well. Movement in the air from Karnik. Kalidas will call this a wide. Did shape back in. Doesn't matter where the ball ends up, it's where it is when it's passing the batter. Sai Harsha Venugopal with the gloves for Singapore. Looking for a single there was Amanpreet, but Donovan not interested, not at this stage. 2 down with 12 on the board, can't afford a run out at this stage, the Philippines. Oh, he's gone after that one. That's up in the air. Fielder's getting under it. Oh, does really well. There's a Rahul Sharma on the long off boundary. That was certainly going over the ropes. Umpire's just checking. I think it was a fantastic effort from Rahul Sharma. Happened right in front of us here at the com box. Managed to get one hand to it and had to put it back into the field of play. Did excellently there. And certainly saved 5 runs for his team. And good looking shot from Andrew Medios Donovan. Oh, and it's chopped on. Amanpreet Sira has to depart. Picked up the single on the first delivery of almost every over, and then once he gets the strike back, looking to be aggressive, chopping it onto the stumps. Neil Karnik just keeps this one outside the off stump, gets the inside edge back onto the woodwork. It's the 3rd wicket down now for Philippines. 13 for 3. Vivek Sumangil Tana as the batting card for Philippines. The top three, 4, 0 and 4 respectively. 4 extras in there as well. 1 delivery to go in the 4th over. Hasn't been a good day for the batters from the Philippines. They need somebody to step up. They need somebody to play a handy 30, 40 odd. They need somebody else from the other end to hang in there. At the moment, Singapore doing really well at the end of the 4th over, 13 for 3. They've cut the Philippines too after Henry Tyler decided to bat first this afternoon. It's been all one-way traffic and it's heading towards Singapore. Change of ends for Pranav Sudarshan. We were speculating that perhaps Daksh Pratak Tyagi could have had one more. Reza Gaznavi has other plans. Rahul Sharma, another one of the fast bowlers that Singapore have in their resource tank. A couple of spinners, left arm spinners as well. Beats the outside edge. We're going to see a slip in place. And a very quiet power play. Singapore will be very happy with it. Picked up 3 wickets, haven't given away too many runs. Philippines making life harder for themselves, not able to keep the scoreboard ticking over. All of a sudden you look up and then it's 6, 7 overs gone. Scoreboard hasn't gone anywhere. That's a quick single attempted. It's got to be some semblance of a plan to try and score. Can't just bat out your 20 overs trying to survive. Yes, the bowling's been good from Singapore. Still got to be able to score or find a way to score against even good bowling at this stage. There's a lot to play for here at the 33rd Southeast Asian Games in Thailand 2025. And our viewers that one round of league matches and the 3 places will be decided. Malaysia at the moment. 2 from 2 wins they have, beating the Philippines and earlier this morning beating Indonesia quite comprehensively in both games. Malaysia, of course, the highest ranked team in this tournament. 5 overs gone, 15 for 3. Not what you would have wanted if you're Henry Tyler, winning the toss, choosing to bat. The top 3 back in the dugout in quick time inside the power play. Oh, that's played beautifully, but straight to the fielder. Aslan Jafri on that occasion, very quick to react. Good delivery again, played down to mid-off for a single. Well, it's the men's competition here at the Therd Thai Cricket Ground. There's another venue in operations, that's the Asian Institute of Technology, currently hosting the women's competition. 2 formats in the SEAGAMES, the 33rd SEAGAMES. That's lofted. We'll get back to that. That's the first maximum for Andrew Medios Donovan. Just angling into the left-hander from Neil Karnik, and Donovan has dispatched that one over long on for a maximum. Half a dozen for the Philippines, much needed. The pressure was starting to build. Things were kept very quiet by Singapore. 22 for 3 now, midway through the 6th over, the last of the power play. Another good delivery, swinging in the air. It's the outside half of the bat, but straight to fielder, shot third. Ring of fielders in the offside. Interestingly enough, a long on and long off in place, so protecting down the ground. Drop and run. Oh, he's hit that well as well. Sliding stop. They're looking for 2, decide against it. End the power play with a single, 6 overs gone, 23 for 3. 8 runs coming in this over. After 6, Philippines will be thinking, what can they get to here? They've got 14 overs. Very good fielding side are the Philippines. Pretty decent bowling attack as well. They can give them a chance for a total that is defendable. That'll keep them in the game. End of the power play, signaled by umpire Samad Akbar. I think we'll see the first signs of spin here. Vedant Nagpal. He concedes a single of his first delivery. To play that back with a point. Tanner, got to be careful here. Oh, it's a very close shot. Close enough for the finger to go up. Tanner, well, didn't go forward, didn't go back, stayed on the crease. And Vedant Nagpal picks up his first wicket. With his third delivery. Trouble continues for Philippines. 24 for 4. Oh, this is racing away towards the final leg boundary. They'll come back for 2. Good work again from Swanee. Off the back foot. Good work there again from Girin. Tucked away into the leg side. Well, singles coming a bit more frequently in the last couple of overs for Philippines. 28 for 4. It's the wickets column that they are concerned with. They've lost 4 already. Need a partnership to build here. Remedios Donovan. That has been out there for the longest amount of time. Looked good. That's placed away nicely backward a point. They'll come back for two. Sensible batting this. Given the position that his team are in, it's going to need common sense to prevail. Can't afford to play too many rash shots at this stage. That's pulled away into the leg side nicely. Straight to long on. Again, just string onto the pads. Good throw there, direct hit. 18-year-old Aslan Jaffrey. He's only played 60 T20Is before this. Oh, that's hit down the ground. That's coming our way. Very big hit that. Monstrous off the bat of Donovan. Unfortunately for us, we've got the netting right in front of the comm box. That was hit to the third floor of... Oh, he's going again. And it's been put down. Aslan Jaffrey. Would have been the best comebacks had he managed to hold on to it. Would have been the big wicket of Donovan as well. Not to be for the 18-year-old. Here he is bowling to Toughen. End of the 8th over. 39 for 4. Knock ball starts with the dot. Looked away. It's fine leg. Much needed boundary this. For the Philippines, 43 for 4 at the moment. Knock ball, 17-year-old. They'd say Singapore got plenty of youngsters in their ranks. That's hit. One bounce, two long off. Bats left-handed, bowls right arm off break. Played 3 games so far for Singapore. It's picked up 3 wickets. Well, that's a full toss. It's in the gap. It should get to the boundary. It does get to the boundary. Well, toughened this time. Not Not missing out on a juicy full toss presented by Vedant Nagpal. Slight delay there as that ball snuck under the advertising boardings and needed to be found again. Meanwhile, several of the players from Singapore requiring some attention. A spell so far from the youngster, 1.4 overs, 12 runs, 1 wicket. Good comeback there from Vedant. And this one's angling down the leg side. Sayarsha Venugopal, I think one of the telltales of a good shout is the wicket-keeper. At the end of 9 overs, Philippines 48 for 4. Partnership building here. A good one, in fact, between Andrew Donovan and Jonathan Tuffin. Can they see through to the 15th over? We do know that the Philippine batters very capable with bat in hand. Tested and similar statement from the skipper. Just haven't been able to find the runs here in yesterday's game and here today as well, although Donovan is looking good for his 26 of 20. He's up against Aslan Jaffrey, youngster, 18-year-old. Temperature slightly hotter than it was this morning, but still very pleasant conditions at the Terd Thai cricket ground. Nice gentle breeze blowing across it from right to left of your screens. And well, Tuffin will have to be careful when he goes leg side because he'll be hitting against the wind. Oh, he's gone down the ground, fielder's getting under it and makes no mistake. Mayu Bhatia with that catch there. And young Aslan Jaffrey picks up his first wicket. It's that of Jonathan Trent Tuffin. Just as we were saying, the partnership was looking good. Philippines, well, 49 now for 5. Half their side, back in the pavilion. Drinks will be brought on. Singapore will rehydrate, so will Andrew Donovan from Philippines. We'll take a short break and come back to you with the rest of this innings. Stay tuned. Skipper Henry Tyler out of the middle. Came to bat quite late in the game against Malaysia. I think he's decided he's going to have to show the rest of his team how it's done. And Remedios Donovan has been doing it from one end. Needs partners to stay with him. 27 of 21. More than half the runs scored off his bat. 50 for 5. And coming in the 10th over, one delivery to go. Pick up a single. Good running. Throw goes to the bowler's end. Well, at the end of 10 overs, 51 for 5, Philippines. Still, you'd say, in a slightly better place than where they were yesterday. Still got quite a bit of batting to come. This is the thing that we've seen, at least. Is the batters look quite equipped to deal with conditions that are before us. Unfortunately, they haven't been able to find the runs. And in a T20 game, that's something that's going to help you win matches. Moment 5 down, 10 overs to go. They can afford to go, I want to say easy, but they could afford to go a bit at a slower pace. That's cut away. Oh, confusion. Both batters ball watching, and either of them called. I think it would have been an easy single. In the end, dot ball. Well, that's swept away, but there is protection. Good fielding out in the deep. Travelled quickly. Gune. Well, that's a full toss. Straight to mid-wicket. Henry, Yamswan, Tyler. Down the pads. Perhaps just brushing the pads on the way through. That's a full toss, hit down the ground. Well done by long on over there. I think that's Pranav Sudarshan. End of 11 overs. Good one, the 11th, just 3 runs coming off it from Vedant Nagpal. Philippines 54 for 5. going back to the pace of Neil Karnik. What we've seen at the Terd Thai cricket ground, once the ball gets older, pace on seems relatively easier to score off. And two singles to start the 12th over from Karnik. Oh, they're looking. This is sloppy work from Singapore. Well, throw came in at an awkward bounce. Should have only been a single in the end, going into the books as two. Another. Well, oh, half-hearted attempt. Has he made his ground? He has indeed. Well, another one that should have only just been a single. In the end, back-to-back twos. Good running between this pair of Henry Tyler and Andrew Donovan. In the end, made his ground. Back live now. Singapore will want to be careful here. They do not want to allow Philippines a way back into this game. Done well to pick up the 5 wickets so far. And this partnership, 31 from Donovan. Cut away into the offside. Looking for 2 again. That's a good arm from the fielder out on the sweeper boundary. Laksh Pratap Tyagi. Or is it that? It's up in the air, and it is the big wicket of Andrews Medios Donovan. We're just saying that this partnership was looking good. I think that was Pranav Sudarshan at the shot third. Neil Karnik has picked up his second. Mainstay batter for the Philippines. 31 off the bat of Donovan. Looking to advance down the track. Got a bit too close to the pitch of the ball. Only managing it as far as shot third. They made no mistake there. It's 60 for 6 after 12. After 13 overs, Philippines 67 for 6. Without Nagpal, change of ends for him, coming from the Combox end. And Tyler picks up a single. A couple of Anglukis. Left-hander. Good shot off the back foot. Picks up a single. Slog swept, too long on for another single. These will do just nicely for Philippines. Gets them to 70 now. Got just under 7 overs to go, and 6.5 to be precise. Final over here is Nagpal, and more support, more reinforcements arrive for the men in blue. And just to the left of them, the Singaporean fans always travel in numbers around these parts of the world. They're great to watch. Great to have them here as well, supporting their teams, their countries, competing in the 33rd Southeast Asian Games in Thailand 2025. That's it down the ground. It's a bump ball if you've gotten excited. And the end of the over, number 14, score for the Philippines is 71 for 6. There they are, sporting their nation's jersey as we move along. That's the Singaporean fans with their flag tied out. Proud supporters, faithful supporters, back their team through thick and thin. A few changes they've gone through over time, especially in the recent past. Invested heavily in their youngsters. Seen that through the last few tournaments. Followed them quite some time. Tyagi back into the attack. Oh, beats the outside edge. Kepler is getting used to the angles that Tyagi operates. Ooh, has a slash at that one. Upstretched arms of umpire Samad Akbar. Means it'll have to be rebowled. That's squeezed away just in front of point, beats the boundary rider on the offside, and Kepler gets his first boundary, and the Filipino crowd in the audience section getting very vocal. Haven't had much to cheer about. Definitely will up the spirits. Aki looking for the block hole, over pitching. Kepler does well, boundary and then a single. This is very good batting. 6 runs off the first 3 deliveries here in the 15th over. Looking for that ram shot. Chance at the bowler's end. Needed a direct hit. Wasn't to be. This is turning out to be a very good over for Philippines. Seven coming from it so far. 2 deliveries to go. Can they find another boundary here? Make it a 10-run over or anything in excess of. Oh, he's hit that away through the covers. Yes, they certainly can. Kepler Lukis finds the boundary yet again for the 2nd time in this over. He's brought into the team after yesterday's defeat to Malaysia, and well, he's given the fans something to celebrate. 12 of 9, striking at a rate of 133.33, very healthy strike rate this. That'll be a wide. Every single run adding to the total. It's a Singaporean side, a fairly young side, and what that also means is there's not a lot of experience in the batting. Not talking about skill or ability, I'm talking about chasing down totals. That is something you only get with experience and more number of games. Yes, they might have done it at the age group level, but at this level, the pressure intensifies. And, that's the skipper's knock so far, 15 or 15, just the 1-4, striking at a rate of 100. So Singapore will want to be careful here. They don't give away too many in this final 5, 84 for 6 at the moment. If they can get close to 110, Philippines will feel and believe that perhaps they can pick up a win here. So Singapore, on the other hand, will be hoping they can pick up these remaining 4 wickets. In the meanwhile, Kaplan Lukis has been batting really well for his 13 of 10 alongside his skipper, who's at the non-striker's end, Neil Karnik. Oh, this is hit into the offside, be a single. And Karnik has picked up 2 for 17 before that delivery. That's hit up and over, extra cover. It's in the gap and will race away for 4. And Henry Tyler decides that he's also going to step up here and start finding the boundary. 89 on the board now as the Philippines flag starts to wave with a bit more energy, with a bit more enthusiasm, dare I say a bit more expectation. Steps down the track again, pushed wider from Karnik, straight to the fielder on the offside boundary. 90 now comes up for Philippines. Good delivery, bit too straight. Protections out there, it'll just be a single. Oh, that's hit. It's up in the air. But I don't think the fielder's going to stand any chance. No, he won't. Henry Yamsuan Tyler is playing quite the captain's knock here. Half a dozen registered in the books. 97 now. One delivery to go on the 16th. Clipped off the pads this time towards mid-wicket. They're pushing hard. I think they'll settle for a single. Yes, they will. End of the 16. Tyler keeps strike. 98 now on the board for the loss of 6 wickets. 4 overs to go. 24 legal deliveries. A runner ball will see them get in excess of 120. Philippines will be hoping they can get a few more than just that. One big over will see them get close to 140. Runner ball in excess of 120. Anything in between that should be quietly pleased. Will also give their bowlers something to defend. We've seen that first game, Thailand versus Indonesia, had Thailand got 20, perhaps 30 extra runs. Not to say that Indonesia would not have chased those down. This is hit and another maximum into the dugout. And the Philippines, there you can see, they can sense that if they can get to 140 here, it's game on. It certainly will be, given the fielding side, the energy that they bring and the bowling attack that they have. One stage looked like Philippines were not going to get to the triple digit mark. 100 coming up as well with that maximum. Bit cheeky here, but very innovative and very effective from Henry Yamsuan Tyler. 6 and then a 4. Aslan Jafri. Trial by fire for the youngster. Bowled well up until this stage. Bowled his first 3 overs just for 21 runs. Picked up a wicket. And then in his 4th over, this is a big shout, and he's got the wicket of Henry Yamsuan Tyler, who's absolutely distraught with himself. Playing a shot too many. Aslan Jafri, what a comeback from the youngster, being hit for 10 off the first 2, a 6 and a 4. Comeback delivery, that's what you want to see. Singapore pick up the 7th wicket with the score on 108. Mind you, there's still a fair few deliveries to go in this innings. And you could just sense there's something building here. And there's a script that's being formed as we go, delivery by delivery. Philippines fighting back really well with that partnership between Tyler and Kepler Lukis. Just at the wrong time for the Philippines. Henry Tyler losing his wicket. And Singapore right back in this. Drop and run from Rais Burinaga. Could this be the difference? Could this be the difference? Tell you what, the wicket of Henry Tyler, it's a big, big scalp for the youngster Aslan Jaffrey. Quick single attempted, completed as well. Meanwhile, Kepler continues to battle on. 110 on the board now, one delivery to go in the 17th. 18 legal deliveries after this one. Oh, he's played across a straight one here as Rais Burinaga. Don't think that's the job he was sent out to do. When you've got somebody like Kepler Hang batting the way he is, just nudge the ball, get him back on strike. Excellent bowling. Aslan Jaffrey finishes his spell, figures of 3 for 33 from his 4, picking up 2 wickets in his final over. Brilliant, brilliant comeback from the youngster. After being hit for 10 of his first 2, to come back with the next 4. 2 singles and 2 wickets. Exciting prospect for Singapore. Quite a few of those around here as I look around the outfield at the Terd Thai cricket ground. And they've turned to experience in the 18th over, going to Pranav Sudarshan. Bowling right arm around the wicket to Kepler. Slow delivery, well disguised. First run taken, deciding against the second. I think it was the right decision. Sudarshan, very economical, 2.1 overs, just 9 runs conceded. Drop and run. Grant Verona Rus. Gets Kepler back on strike. Oh, he's hit that down the ground. Has he got hold of it? Yes, he has. Maximum for Kepler and Lucas. The dugout celebrates. The spectators stand celebrates. 118-8. This is quite the cameo that he's playing. 23 or 15. Jeez, I tell you what, if he keeps going, Philippines should get past 140. Guides that. Can he beat the fielder? Yes, he can. Lightning fast outfield. Will get to the boundary. So, maximum and then a boundary. Exactly what the doctor ordered to try and resuscitate this innings. for the Philippines. The fight back was led by the skipper. At the moment, it's Kepler Lucas taking the fight to Singapore. Looking shot down the ground, picks up a single. Smart batting as well, single off the fifth delivery. Grant Varun Rus. Verona Rus. I think he's got to deal in evens here. Doesn't want it to be a dot, perhaps a 2 or a boundary. In the end, it's a dot. Good outcome for Singapore. But Philippines will be quite happy that Kepler Lucas will keep strike for the 19th over. He needs to face as many of the 12 legal deliveries. Batting on 28 of 17. Big over that. Daksh Pratap Tyagi, 2 for 14 from his 3. Economical, effective. Can he finish well here in the 19th? He'll be bowling out from the leg view end. Starts with one short and wide, cut away. It'll just be a single. Grant Verona Rus. Oh, just needs to pick a single here. Doesn't need to do anything else. Get Kepler back on strike. Oh, gets the inside half of the bat. Even better, he was looking to get the single and get Kepler back on strike. In the end, ends up with 4 runs. And that will take the total of the Philippines to 130. Well, 130 on the board. It's a good total. That's a good batting track as well. He's trying to nudge that and get a single in the end. Beats the fielder shot fine. This is driven through the offside. They're looking for 2. They decide against it. 3 deliveries to go in the over. Start to think, what is Kepler going to do here? I think he'll try and find the boundary of this delivery. And then perhaps a single off the next 2 will do. He'll keep him on strike for the final over. Oh, clips it off the pads. It's in the gap. They'll definitely be pushing for 2. Good work there on the square leg boundary. Right. Next best outcome for the Philippines. Score moves on to 133. 145. I think it's the new benchmark now that Philippines will be looking at. Singapore, if they can pick up a couple of wickets here, keep that total under 140. Just nudged away, pushing hard again. They'll come back for a 2 as well. Brilliant running this from the pair. Loud applause from the dugout. They know how valuable these runs are. There is such a thing as scoreboard pressure when you're chasing. That's away. Smart batting here. Picks up the single. Keeps the strike. 136 for 8. 6 legal deliveries to go. Well, they've got Grant Verona Rus at the non-striker's end. Kepler Anglukis. Pranav Sudarshan to bowl the final over. Oh, fortunate runs off outside edge. This will race away for 4. Exactly the start to the over that Philippines were looking for. Boundary off the first. Immediately under pressure here. 140 comes up. Oh, he's hit that into the mid-wicket region. Work to do. Not going to get done. Back-to-back boundaries. 144 now on the board for Philippines. What a knock it's been from Kepler Lugis. And he's not done yet. He moves on to 42 of 23. 4 deliveries to go in the final over here. All of a sudden, that run rate 7.45. Script of a Hollywood blockbuster, this building. Once it down the ground, it'll just be a single. Grant Verona was looking for the second. It's the right thing to do. He was even willing to sacrifice his wicket if it meant getting Kepler Anglukis back on strike. I think it was a good fielding effort there. Throw came back in just in time. What this lower order from the Philippines just might have given them enough. And you were 60 for 6 in the 12th over. That's how well Philippines have fought back. Nudged away. Gets the single. Oh, Kepler Anglukis. He's got 2 deliveries here. Don't think he's going to be thinking about his personal milestone. All he's thinking is, how can I find the boundary here? 43 of 24. Finds the boundary once. Philippines get in excess of 150, or at least exactly to 150. It's a 4. It's anything more than that. Oh, he's hit that. Fielder's getting under it. Ishan Swanee takes an excellent catch to dismiss Kepler Anglukis, who's played a fabulous knock and dismissed on the penultimate delivery of the innings. Bit of consolation there for Pranav Sudarshan, who picks up his first wicket. It's a top knock from Kepler Anglukis. You see in the background there, standing ovations from his teammates. They know exactly what he's done for the team. You can see there, not much at the top of the order, even the middle order. Donovan with 31 of 29, and then there was that outstanding partnership between the skipper, Henry Tyler, and Kepler Anglukis. At that stage, Kepler was just the non-striker's end, giving the strike back to Tyler. Once the skipper departed, Kepler took matters into his own hands. What a knock it's been. Well, one delivery to go here, 146 for 9. Oh, he's hit it into the leg side, protection's there, they're running hard. Are they going to come back for the second? Decide against it. 147 is what Philippines have got to in their 20 overs. Again, 60 for 6 in the 12th over to get to 147. Remarkable effort from the men in blue. Well, Singapore just have to rethink their strategy a bit. It's going to need a good power play when they come out to bat. Don't want to leave too much for the back end. Meanwhile, we'll take a short break here in the comebacks and come back to you with the Run Chase Live. Bobby Rayner saying, stay tuned. We'll be back shortly.
แพ้ในวันๆไม่ใช่สิ่งที่ฉุดรั้งเพียงหนึ่งชัยชนะต่อให้ลงอีก10 ครั้งมันก็คุ้มกับน้ำตาที่เสียให้กับความผิดพลาด99ต้องฝ่าฟันอีก 1% อย่าฉุดจมลุกขึ้นมากันเพื่อนพอไม่อุปสรรคมาพงปมลุยไปไม่มียาตราลมหายใจยังสูดลมเอาหนทางพิสูจน์มาและการเวลาพิสูจน์คนไม่มีน้ำมนต์จากพระอาจารย์องค์ใดจะสู้น้ำอดน้ำทนของคนไม่จำนนใจหนทางสู่ชัยชนะของแค่เชื่อมั่นตรงไปเพราะศัตรูที่แท้จริงนั้นคือใจของเราหายใจคู่แข่งคนใดเยี่ย
ไก่ซีพีจะกินบนอวกาศหรือที่ไทยก็มาตรฐานเดียวกัน CP Mission to Space
จุดเริ่มต้นของชัยชนะเริ่มสตาร์ทจากในครัวทุกมือที่ออกจาก Victory Project เพื่อให้นักกีฬาไทยใส่สุดทุกคำไฟสุดทุกเกม
We share, with you, we care, we cool for you, we breathe, we fight with you. We fight with you.
สูดหายใจให้เต็มพลังและส่งเสียงเชียร์ดังๆไปกับไดกินในซีเกมส์และอาเซียนพาราเกม2568
ไดกิน
ทุกคะแนนทุกวินาทีสร้างความแตกต่างระหว่างผู้ตามกับผู้นำความไว้วางใจเท่านั้นที่จะเชื่อมั่นได้เพื่อเวลาที่สำคัญที่สุดของการแข่งขันเพื่อชัยชนะ Precious Time Trading ผู้นำเข้าและควบคุมอุปกรณ์จับเวลามาตรฐานระดับโลกและผู้สนับสนุนการจัดการแข่งขันกีฬาระดับชาติของการกีฬาแห่งประเทศไทย เมื่อมีการแข่งขันกีฬานึกถึง Precious Time Trading
เชียร์นักกีฬาไทยแบบเต็มเสียง
ลุ้นชัยชนะแบบออกรสชาติ ส่งทุกใจเชียร์ไทย
ทีมไทยจะเป็นเจ้าเหรียญทอง
ร่วมเชียร์ไทยในซีเกม
ส่งใจเชียร์ไทย
ไม่ใช่แค่สนามบิน แต่คือพื้นที่แห่งความใส่ใจ AOT ใส่ใจทุกการเดินทางพร้อมเคียงข้างด้วยหัวใจ ปลอดภัยคือมาตรฐานบริการคือหัวใจ บริษัทท่าอากาศยานไทยจำกัดมหาชน
โค้กขวดแก้วซ่าถึงฟิลซ่าจริง เปิดความซ่าเลย
สปิริตของคนไทยไม่จำเป็นต้องพูดออกมาลวดลายทรงไทยไม่ได้อยู่เพียงบนผนังแต่มันเคลื่อนไหวบนร่างของผู้กล้า Made in Thailand Made with Spirit
ฟาซิโอโดนทุกสี crazy ทุกเฉด
ดาเมจแรงคูกาตันสุดตาชจริงๆฟังไม่ไหว
อย่ามาห้าฟาซิโอดีไปหมดทุกสี
เจนใหม่สไตล์เนี้ย
Hey, this land's for the winner. Let them see how we doing Thai people. ลุยโลฝั่งโน้นน่ารักอะคือขับเวลาลงเล่นเห็นเดินออกไปเต้นแต่ไม่อ้อมมือให้เราตัวตึงอยู่ทางนี้ท็อปแรงนักเขาบอกโอ้โอ้น้อยออกฉันขออาสาเริ่มก่อน เปิดมาเลยสู้สุดใจใครไม่กลัว ยิงแต้มรัวๆพร้อมทะยานขึ้นสู่ฟ้า We going out to fire ให้ไวจัดไปดิค่ะก็มาเพื่อชนะเวลานี้ต้องปะทะยืนแต่เกินว่าใช่เยอะใช่เยอะใจเราไม่แพ้ใครช่วยส่งเสียงว่าไทยก็ไทยก็ไทยจะไปคว้าชัยไทยก็สู้ซ่าซ่าไทยแลนด์ก็มาทั้งกี้ Come on baby ไม่เจ้าที่พร้อมจะซ่าดันตามจังหวะเชียร์อัพแบบชักมาสิมาลงสนามมาเชียร์ด้วยกัน Thailand สู้ Thailand สู้ตาย Thailand ไว้ลายสู้ตายสู้เด้งซ้ายเด้งขวาเด้งหน้าเด้งหลังเดี๋ยวเจอมือฉมังมาเพื่อฝั่งคู่ต่อสู้เกิดเป็นคนไทยท่องเอาไว้อิสระอย่าไปคิดให้มันมากมายให้มันหนักจงลงสนามไปทำตามที่ใจรักวัยรุ่น Put your hands up คนไทย Put your hands up เหนื่อยเราไม่เหนื่อยเมื่อยเราไม่เมื่อยเราเชียร์ได้เรื่อยๆเราไม่เมื่อยเราไม่เหนื่อย Big boss on the move cause we never lose ใครก็ยังไม่อยู่ That's what we gonna do จูนแต่เกินว่าใช่เยอะใช่เยอะใจเราไม่แพ้ใครช่วยส่งเสียงว่าไทยก็ไทยก็ไทยจะไปคว้าชัยไทยก็สู้ซ่าไทยแลนด์ก็มาทั้งกี้ Come on baby ไม่เจ้าที่พร้อมจะซ่าดันตามจังหวะเชียร์อัพแบบชักมาสิมาลงสนามมาเชียร์ด้วยกัน Thailand สู้ Thailand สู้ตาย Thailand ไว้ลายสู้ตายสู้เด้งซ้ายเด้งขวาเด้งหน้าเด้งหลังเดี๋ยวเจอมือฉมังมาเพื่อฝั่งคู่ต่อสู้ยืนตะโกนว่าใช่โยใจเราไม่แพ้ใครช่วยส่งเสียงว่าไทยก็ไทยจะไปคว้าชัยเตรียมตะโกนว่าใช่โยใจเราไม่แพ้ใครช่วยส่งเสียงว่าไทยก็ไทยจะไปคว้าชัยไทยก็ไทยก็ไทยก็ไทยก็ไทยgoใช่โยวีดบูมสู้ซ่าไทยแลนด์ก็มาทั้งกี้ Come on baby ไม่เจ้าที่พร้อมจะซ่าดันตามจังหวะเชียร์อัพแบบชักมาสิมา
ในวันๆไม่ใช่สิ่งที่ฉุดรั้งเพียงหนึ่งชัยชนะต่อให้ลงอีก10 ครั้งมันก็คุ้มกับน้ำตาที่เสียให้กับความผิดพลั้ง99ต้องฝ่าฟันอีก1%เดียวฉุดจมลุกขึ้นมากับเพื่อนพอไม่อุปสรรคมาผูกปมลุยไปไม่มียางตราดลมหายใจยังสูดลมเอาหนทางพิสูจน์มาและการเวลาพิสูจน์คนไม่มีน้ำมนต์กับพระอาจารย์องค์ใดจะสู้น้ำอดน้ำทนของคนไม่จำนนใจหนทางสู่ชัยชนะของแค่เชื่อมั่นตรงไปเพราะสัตว์ดูที่แท้จริงนั้นคือใจของเราหาใช้คู่แข่งคนใดเยี่ย
ไก่ซีพีจะกินบนอวกาศหรือที่ไทย ก็มาตรฐานเดียวกัน CP Mission to Space
จุดเริ่มต้นของชัยชนะ เริ่มสตาร์ทจากในครัว ทุกมือที่ออกจาก Victory Project เพื่อให้นักกีฬาไทย ใส่สุดทุกคำไฟสุดทุกเกม
2 overs have been bowled in this run chase in the 4th innings of the day. Match number 4 saw Singapore take on Philippines. Henry Tyler winning the toss, choosing to bat. Ran into trouble early on and rescued. Some heroics from the lower order himself and Kepler Ang, who's got the ball in his hand, bowling his first over of left arm orthodox, picked up the first wicket. This is played away into the offside. Diving effort there, and you'll see quite a bit of this. And from the Philippines, umpires just checking with the fielder there. Good looking shot. Good delivery again, just keeping it slightly outside the off stump. Closer to that tram line, in fact. Pulling inside the power play. He's got a long on and a sweeper cover. Aslan Jafri, the youngster, promoted to the top of the order, managing only 1 of 3. This one's played down too long on one of the 2 boundary riders. Bowling to his field here is Kepler. Clipped off the pads, quick single attempted, needs a direct hit, not to be. Singapore, yes, they've lost the early wicket, but they've got to ensure that the scoreboard does not come to a standstill. Because they've got a target, got to set their sights on it. They can't afford too many quiet overs. That's exactly what Philippines will be looking to do, is to keep things quiet, build up that pressure. The asking rate starts to climb. At the moment it's at 7.69. Want to push it up closer to 10. Just 4 runs coming off it. The 3rd over, 14 for 1. Use the feet, only as far as mid-on. He will pinch a single. Jonathan Trent Tuffin doing his 2nd over. Kandasamy Satish 11 of 11. Kiran Gune 3 of 5. Power play is going to be instrumental in where Singapore placed themselves in the run chase. 40-45 of the first 6, maybe even 1 or 2 wickets down. They'll still be quite happy with that. That's a good delivery from Tuffin. Kept out of the block hole by Givin. Pick up a single as well. Well, that's up in the air. Fielder's getting under it, completes the catch. Oh, that's the second wicket falls for Singapore. And it's the skipper that takes the catch. Oh, the men in blue are ecstatic. 2 down with the score on 16. Looking to be proactive, looking to take on the bowling. Slicing it only as far as Henry Yamswan Tyler, who makes absolutely no mistake with that one. Watchfully played, it's come a long way down. Have to be careful here, Ishan Paul Swanee. I did say, towards the end of that first innings, it's a young Singaporean side, which would mean they don't have a lot of experience chasing down totals. This will certainly be a test. One where the youngsters have the opportunity to step up, get the job done. It's easier said than done. Philippines like a pack right now. I did say they bring a lot of energy, positive energy, not afraid to put their bodies on the line. So it's going to be hard work here for Singapore. Add to that the injury sustained to their skipper. There's a Gaznavi. That's played straight to the fielder. Very good looking shot. Just needed to find the gap, couldn't do so. End of 4 overs, 17 for 2. Very attacking field placements, especially on the offside. They'll want to keep it slightly closer to the off stump than he did on that previous occasion. That's hit straight down the ground. Good stop of his own bowling. Towards mid-wicket. 1 run off the first 3 deliveries in the 5th over here. Already you can see at the bottom of your screens. The required run rate now in excess of 8. That's the one thing that the Philippines will be looking to do. Push that towards 9, 10 perhaps. Make the Singaporean batters have to hit for the boundary. And just like that, that's up in the air. And it's gone all the way. I think it has. Umpires will just check. I think it's cleared the boundary here. Just waiting for confirmation. Yep. Signal from the fielder indicates it is a 6. Big hit that. Big release shot from Girangune. 24 for 2 now. Snatches that for a single into the leg side. Oh, that's a brilliant delivery, brilliant delivery. Finger goes up as well. The men in blue are all over the park here at the Therd Thai cricket ground as they celebrate the 3rd wicket. And that of Ishan Paul Soni on 25 for 3 to close out the 5th over. Well, things going from bad to worse for Singapore. They were excellent in the initial phase of this game. They had Philippines 60 for 6 in the 12th over. They would have been very disappointed that they allowed Philippines to get to 145 for 9 at the end of the 20. In the run chase, they've lost 3 early wickets. This was the last of them. Ishan Paul Soni just missing that entirely, trapped right in front of the pegs there. Umpire Kalidas doesn't get too many wrong. On that occasion he was spot on. Well, Singapore 25 for 3 batting card. Well, they've got Girangune 11 of 9. He's just hit a big 6 in this over, the previous over rather. $121 from 15 overs. Required run rate hovering around 8 and over. Wicketkeeper batter Sai Harsha Venugopal. Be at the non-striker's end. Batting on a score that matches the number on his jersey. Meanwhile, Jonathan Trent Tuffin 1 for 7 from his 2.1 overs. He's bowling his 3rd here inside the power play. This will be the last over of the power play. Looking to pinch a single at backward point region. Very agile, very alert. Zoning in on any opportunity they can get. Running between the wickets, and the communication has to be spot on if you're trying to pinch a single. Three dots. And as we go deeper and deeper into this run chase, it's all going to add up. Pressure will start to mount. Boundaries are going to be required at the moment. The men in blue. Oh, this is off the outside edge. They're going to need a bit of luck, Singapore. That's exactly the kind that they need. Jonathan Trent Duffin finds the outside edge. There's no slip in place. So that'll go away to the boundary after 3 dots. Come back. Even the one that went to the boundary wasn't a bad ball whatsoever. Just a bit of fortune going the way of Singapore. Duffin's been good with his opening spell. One delivery to go in the power play. Sends a square leg back onto the boundary. Could this be a double bluff? Oh, that's driven through the offside. I think it was indeed. 2 boundaries in the over. The second one more intentional than the first. But it won't matter. 33 for 3 after 6. Daniel Tolosa Smith comes into the attack. Drop and run. First runs for Sai Harsha Venugopal. To calm the nerves. Wayward delivery from Smith. Just a couple of overs can change this game, bring it back in favor of Singapore. They've just got to hang in there. It's not one of those wickets where you can just walk in and start teeing off unless you're somebody from the top order of Malaysia, going by the name of Mohammad Haziq Aiman. He's been in good form this competition. Scored 113 yesterday, and today walked out to bat, hit his first ball for 6, first ball of the innings in fact. He's in some fine form. Singapore going to require something similar. That's a good delivery, good shape as well. They're going to need somebody to up the scoring rate. One or two big overs here. I go for like maybe 12 or 14 runs. All of a sudden Singapore right back in this game at the moment. On that required run rate, they've done well to keep it around the 8 runs per over mark, which is quite doable. Good delivery from Smith. It's a dot delivery. Straight to extra cover. No run there. Back-to-back dots. Good from Philippines and Smith. Well, that's a bit uppish. Straight to long off, was a bit wide down the ground. So it'll just be a single. 5 runs off the over. 38 for 3 after 7. Well, it's got time for some leg spin. Oh, it's a good delivery to start with from Amanpreet, Figuera, Sira. Excellent against the top-class batting of Malaysia. Kept things very quiet, just slightly expensive in his final over. That he was bowling at the death as well. Well, that's a bit uppish. Philippines will be expecting Amanpreet to give them good 4 overs here. Even if he can't pick up wickets, anything around the 6 and over mark in this format will be considered a very good spell. If he can manage that, that'll definitely get the required run rate skyrocketing. Mind you, leg spinners very rarely go at that rate without picking up a wicket or 2. If he can get some help from the other end, when things are kept quiet for 3 or 4 overs, Philippines definitely will be hunting for wickets here. Meanwhile, Singapore got a bit of repair work to do in this innings. They don't have a lot of time to do it. Kiran and Sai Harsha out in the middle at the moment. 22 of 21 for Kiran, 3 of 3 for Sai Harsha. Amanpreet Figuera bowling at just the right pace on the surface as well. It's got the batters guessing, yes, he's bowling his first over. These teams will have studied the opposition through and through. Another good delivery. Tempting delivery. Line and length perfect on that occasion. Oh, he's gone after that one. That's up in the air. And it's another catch held on to Amanpreet Figuera. Serra does not have to wait long for his first wicket. That's the fourth wicket to fall for Singapore. And it's the big one of Gideon Gune, 22 of 24 for him. Looking to go after one from Amanpreet. Serra only managing to find the fielder, who makes no mistake there. And once again the men in blue celebrate. Good catch taken. Once again it's the skipper. Look at those celebrations from Amanpreet. Absolutely ecstatic, as he should be. 40 for 4 now. Gaznavi. He'll be battling through quite some pain here. Nasty injury to his hand, chipped nail is what we're being told. Got a lot of taping on it. Not a pleasant injury to have at all. In fact, no injury is quite pleasant. Not to be able to bat with it. He's going to have to fight through pain. He's also got to fight through 11 men in blue who are trying to steal this game away. Currently, as it sits, 40 for 4 at the end of 8. Start of the 9th here. Backing up quite a distance. Joseph comes into the attack once again, backing up quite a long way. Sai Harsha hit the ball back towards the bowler on both occasions. This time manages to get it wide of Joseph. Doctora. Just watch for reactions here from Gaznavi. Is that away? No immediate reactions, which means he's got quite a bit of taping on that finger, and he looks all right. I can tell you, he's definitely going through some pain. He's definitely feeling it. He's putting all that to the back of his mind. Just wants to get the job done. Slight fumble, punches the ground. Gets off the mark with that single as well, the skipper from Singapore. A lot will come down to him. Can he play a similar knock to that of Tyler? His opposite number. Meanwhile, Sai Harsha Venugopal will just keep rotating the strike. That required run rate now, excess of 9. Drop and run, chance, needs a direct hit. Well, they get home safe at the end of 9 overs, 45 for 4. That's down the legs. It'll have to be re-bowled. Amanpreet. Figuera. He's 1 for 2 from his first over. If he can pick up the opposition skipper, he'll be over the top at the moment. Appreciating the efforts put in by his fielders. Every dot ball is going to add up. Every outstanding effort is going to communicate to the men in blue that they absolutely want this win. Meanwhile, you'll have to say it's Singapore swimming upstream. They won't want to lose hope as well. They've got their skipper. And Sai Harsha Venugopal out in the middle. That's a good delivery. That's a very good delivery from the leg spinner. Keep an eye on that required run rate at the bottom left of the center of your screens. Now 9.43. Every dot ball gets it to shoot up fractionally. That's hit down towards long on. It's hit well enough to get to the boundary. Sai Harsha Venugopal with a timely hit for 4. Six runs off the over already, 2 deliveries to go. Can they make this an 8 or 10 run over? Oh, that's the one that goes the other way. Oh, it's overthrows. Not what you want if you're men in blue or cheering them on. Well. Just off your screens there, a bit of wardrobe malfunction. Gaznavi walked out to the middle without wearing a box. I'm glad he realized it sooner rather than later. There's 7 runs from that over. At the end of 10 overs, drinks will come on. We'll take a short break, but don't go anywhere. And this run chase is intensifying. We'll take a short break and come back to you with the run chase. Stay tuned. We're back from the drinks break. And as it stands, 94 more required for Singapore from the remaining 10. Sai Harsha Venugopal and Reza Gaznavi, skipper of Singapore, will resume the fight towards this run chase. Going to have to step up the scoring rate slightly, because now it's in excess of 9.5 and over. Playing a miss. Oh, keeper celebrating. Definitely worth another look if we can get it from the side-on angle. Driven down the ground for a single. Philippines won't mind that whatsoever. It's the boundaries that they'll be cautious about. Don't want to concede too many. Joseph Doctora. $55 for 4. Just looking at the way Gaznavi and Venugopal are going about the job that's at hand. Perhaps take it to the 13th, if not the 14th over. And one of these batters going to have to try and take on the bowling, perhaps even sooner. Looking around and trying to think of who the bowler is that they could target. It's certainly not Amanpreet. Figuera, Sira. She's a 1 for 9 from his 2. Bowls with excellent control. He's got the variations, got the one that goes the other way as well. Highly risky to try and go after him. Perhaps Singapore have got a left-hander in their batting lineup, which they do. 2 of them back in the dugout already. That's played straight to extra cover. Reza hits it straight to Henry. Oh, this will have to be rebowled. 3 dots and then a wide. Single again will play right into the hands of the men in blue. Just a little past 4 p.m. local time here in Thailand. As that's up in the air. Sun starts its descent, taking with it the hope that Singapore might have as they continue to battle on in the form of Venugopal and Gaznavi. Single to end the over. Another good over from Amanpreet Figuera Sera. 1 for 12 from his 3. 12 overs gone. Singapore 59 for 4. I did say they need 1 or 2 big overs. One of those has got to come in the next couple. Otherwise, that required run rate. And now getting closer to 11. These are some valuable runs. It's racing away. Let's get pulled back. Waiting for Mr. Kalidas's signal. No signal means there was some bat on it. Tucked away nicely by Venugopal. Good looking shot down the ground for a single. Need a 10 or a 12 run over here. See that bottom hand coming off the bat. Going back to that injury to the skipper of Singapore. Chip nail it was. Was the time that Raza Gaznavi walked out to bat. Oh, he's hit that! He's got hold of all of it. There's 3 fielders on that leg side, all spectators. And Raza Gaznavi will not go quietly into the night. Huge maximum. Here in the 13th over for Singapore. And a single. 10 runs coming off it. Oh, only got to do it 7 more times with the 7 overs remaining. 77 required to reach this target of 146. At the moment, Singapore 69 for 4 after 13. All right, this is a big over here in the context of the game. Amanpreet versus Reza. Driven through the offside. They're looking for 2. Harsha will come back. Good running, very good running. You can almost sense that the moment and the time has arrived where Singapore will have to give it one final push, an attempt that their efforts will not go in vain. Reza Gaznavi cuts it well, but there is protection. Just be a single. Good field placement here from Henry Tyler. And he's got that sweeper fairly square. Oh, he's gone after this one. Fielder's getting under it, but he's not going to be able to do anything about it. That goes sailing over the rope. Sai Harsha Venugopal joins the party with a maximum of his own. Tells his skipper, Skip, you know what? I think it's time we go. And they're going well here. 9 off the first 3 already. Off the back foot this time. They'll pick up a single. My word, this has been an exciting game to call. First in the first innings, where we saw brilliant fight back from the men in blue. And now Reza Gaznavi and Sai Harsha Venugopal trying to do the same for Singapore. Neither of these sides willing to throw in the towel. Oh, this is in the gap. They'll be pushing for two again. Get it quite comfortably in the end. Oh, 14th over, a big one. 13 coming off it. Singapore 82 for 4. They need 64 from 6. At 10.67 and over. Man who made the magic happen with the bat. Kepler. He's now got the ball in hand, attempting to pick up a wicket here. Oh, that's a full toss. Goes through the keeper's legs. It's going to get to the boundary. Does get to the boundary. And that bit of fortune that we were talking about at the moment is going Singapore's way. At perhaps just the right time. There's still quite a work that needs to get done. This time again finds the outside edge. And this is running away as well. He's not going to get there. Back-to-back boundaries. Well, the Singapore dugout starting to get a bit more vocal. $90 for 4 now. And all of a sudden, that required run rate comes under 10. That's driven, but straight to backward point. Crucial dot ball this. Single taken. Oh. The required run rate seesawing around that 10 runs per over mark. They've got 9 runs of this over already, 2 deliveries to go. Can they find a maximum, at least a boundary? Oh, outside half of the bat again. Oh, that's the 3rd time in the over. And that the ball has gone down to that region. And, well, smart batting, poor field placement. Not quite sure what to make of it. And I think with the field that he has, he's got to get it more in line with the stumps. Oh, this is off the leading edge. Kepler and Lucas, despite going for 3 boundaries in the over, breaks the partnership. Sai Harsha Venugopal could have put that anywhere he wanted on the leg side. In the end, looked to just nudge it towards that short fine region. Closed the face of the bat a bit too early. Leading edge, cotton bowl, wicket number 5. Down for Singapore with a score of 95. More importantly, the important partnership broken. Well, 5 overs to go in the run chase. This is how things have panned out. Philippines winning the toss, choosing to bat. Lower order heroics from Kepler Lucas, 43 of 25 alongside his skipper, 37 of 22. In the middle order we had Andrew Donovan chip in with 31 of 29. Bowling was good for Singapore. They did the damage early. They had Philippines 60 for 6. Aslan Jafri 3 for 33 from his 4. Singapore in the run chase find themselves requiring 51 from the remaining 5 overs. Still out there in the middle is Reza Gaznavi, who continues to battle, 22 of 25. And the most recent of Singaporean batters, Sai Harsha Venugopal, who hung in there for as long as he could, 28 of 20. Just when you thought Singapore managed to get back in the fight, Philippines fighting right back, picking up a wicket, and that of Sai Harsha Venugopal. And Kepler Lucas 2 for 21 from his 3. He's got 1 over to go. And, Reza there continues to battle through injury. Interestingly enough, in this run chase for the Philippines in the previous tournament, which was the Bali Bash, and that they played with Indonesia and South Korea, their leading wicket taker with 16 wickets in that tournament is coming on to bowl his first over. I've said pace on, slightly easier to contend with on this surface, but it's been a good surface. 145 in the first innings, 95 for 5 now. Back of a length, just guided down to third. Drop and run, pick up a single once again. Rahul Sharma with that single to get off the mark. Philippines won't mind it. It's the boundaries they'll worry themselves about. Oh, that's hit up and over, one bounce right in front of the VIP tent there. Reza Gaznavi playing an absolute stunner of an innings. He needs to keep going here. Ooh, chance, doesn't take it. Tanner just holds on to it. 100 coming up as well in this over. 102 for 5 at the moment. Run again. Runs coming off every delivery in this over so far. 9 off the 16th. 42 more required from the 24 legal deliveries left in this innings. It's going down to the wire. Edge of the seat kind of stuff here at the 33rd Southeast Asian Games, coming to you from Bangkok, Thailand in 2025. Philippines will feel that they're so close to picking up their first win. Singapore, on the other hand, they've got Reza Gaznavi out in the middle batting on a runner ball 29. This game is still far from done. Clipped off the pads, it's in the gap. Oh, despite the double attempt, it gets to the boundary. Where's Burinaga with the initial effort? Nothing but a clip off the toes from Reza Gaznavi, timed to perfection. 38 now required of 23. Oh, this is banged in short. It'll be a single. Rahul Sharma, he's a tall unit. He'll be looking to release the long levers if anything's pitched up in his slot. Tucks it back over the point, gets Reza Gaznavi back on strike. Of 21 deliveries. Just get the feeling it will all come down to what Reza Gaznavi decides to do in the next couple of overs. If he's still there. That is a beautiful looking shot. Brilliant effort in the field as well. Philippines will be hoping they can keep Gaznavi at the non-striker's end. Bowl most of these remaining deliveries to Rahul Sharma unless he decides to do something different. Clipped into the leg side. A single. 7 runs off the first 4 deliveries. Beg your pardon. 8 runs off the first 5 deliveries. 112 on the board. Inside half of the bat. 9 runs coming off that over. 33 now required off the final 3. Singapore have got wickets in hand. Got 5 of them. Kepler Lukis to ball to Reza Gaznavi. Backs away, looking to go up and over the offside. It's a smart play. Didn't come off on that occasion. Oh, fortunate runs, is racing away, gets to the boundary, right in front of us here at the com box. Well, signaled as runs off the bat. Must have got the faintest of edges. Not much that Grant Farona Rus could do about that. It's 4 very valuable runs here for Singapore and Gaznavi. A use of the feet, hit down the ground, just a single. Rahul Sharma now has to swing for the fences. He just sensed that he can't leave it all up to the skipper to do. Although he's doing it well, one big hit here will change the equation for Singapore. Oh, they've gone up. Dot ball, next best outcome for the men in blue. Two deliveries to go. One of this has got to go through or past the boundary. He's hit that, but straight to the sweeper on the offside. It'll be a single. Oh, that's through the offside. Has he in the gap? Brilliant work on the long off boundary. Top effort there. Certainly appreciated by the rest of his teammates. 18 overs bowled, 120 on the board for the loss of 5 wickets. 26 more runs required from the final 2 overs. It's a big 19th over this. Who's going to be given the responsibility? And they'll have a short little committee meeting. All the experienced heads. Henry Tyler. Who's he going to turn to? In this format, especially in the defense of a total 19th over, becomes significantly the most important over of the game. 26 required of the 12 legal deliveries. Next turn to Nivek Sumangal Tana to bowl the 19th over from the com box end. Deep third, sweeper cover on the boundary, a long off. Fielder just in front of mid wicket on the boundary and a long on. Oh, he's gone leg side. Does well. Gaznavi finds himself at the non-striker's end. Not where he wants to be. Well, provides the opportunity for Rahul Sharma to be the hero here. He's taken his time, 5 of 6, but he's been out there significantly longer. He's got to find the boundary here. Oh, that's flat batted. Fielder's getting under it. All he needed to do was stop the ball from getting to the boundary. Not able to do that. And Rahul Sharma finds the boundary that him and Singapore were looking for. And it's 21 now required of 10 deliveries. Not quite sure what was going on through the mind of the fielder at long off. Oh, this time gets the inside half of the bat, gets the single, gets Gaznavi back on strike. It's batting, well, quite the spectacular knock. Chip nail, team in a world of trouble, walks out to a bat, puts all of it at the back of his mind. He's batting on 43 of 38. Well, still work to be done. 20 required of 9 deliveries. Oh, he's hit that. That's up in the air. It's going to land safe. They're looking for 2. They'll decide against it. Say he's going to be in quite a bit of pain. The skipper from Singapore is at the non-striker's end at the moment. All eyes on Rahul Sharma. He needs to get this delivery, this ball over the boundary rope. Lets it go. Very smart decision. Gets the extra. 18 now required of 8. That'll also be 1 for the over. Swing and a miss, swing and a miss. This one stays inside the tram line. Not able to get any bat on that one. And pendulum swings yet again. Gaznavi jogs down to Sharma. Have a quick chat. I think the message is clear. Just get bat on ball. I think he's perhaps even said, swing for the fences. Doesn't matter what happens. Got wickets in hand. This one's got to go. And go it does, but it's up in the air. Has it got the distance? Oh no, once again misjudged. Well, they'll come back for 2. They'll come back for 2. Well, well, well. Heading into the final 6 deliveries of match number 4. 16 runs required. Singapore on 130 for 5, chasing 146 for victory. I'll take a moment to appreciate what we're getting to witness here from the skipper of Singapore, Reza Gaznavi. Regardless of what happens from here, it's a hard-fought battle between these two sides. And as a neutral supporter, it's been an absolutely entertaining game to call. That being said, there's 6 deliveries to go. This could go either way. Looking over at the spectators section of the ground. The Philippines fans outnumbering the Singaporeans. Daniel Tolosa Smith, perhaps to bowl the most important over. Bowled a good first over, gave away just 5 runs. And if he can even replicate that, even double of that, he'll be very happy. He's got 16 runs to play with here. He's got Reza Gaznavi on strike, who's batting on 44 of 39. Rahul Sharma, 12 of 10, who's swinging at everything. Here comes Smith to Gaznavi. Oh, bowls a good delivery outside the tram line. There's confusion. There is confusion. In the end, oh, dot ball. After all that has just happened, it's a dot ball. It's a big, big dot ball. 16 of 5 now. Gaznavi still on strike. Will they go through for the single this time? It's a bye. (15 of 4). Rahul Sharma, 12 of 10, is on strike. He's facing up to Daniel Tolosa Smith. He's hit that straight to the fielder at long on. Well, he had to go for it. Didn't have much of a choice. And it's a big, big wicket. All spectators section of the Terd Thai cricket ground. Flags waving, banners up. 15 of 3 now required. After that wicket of Rahul Sharma. 12 of 11 for him. Well, Gaznavi, 44 or 41 at the moment, is at the non-striker's end. Aksh Pratap Tyagi, well, he's got 3 legal deliveries. All 3 of them have to get to the boundary with a maximum included. From a mathematical perspective, if there are no more extras and there's no maximum, it'll go towards the men in blue who fought hard. Big delivery this in the context of the game. It's a dot ball. Cheer from the dugout, cheer from the spectators section. Well, now it is 15 required of 2. If these are 2 legal deliveries, the Philippines will have won this game against a much higher ranked Singapore. Daniel Tolosa Smith, what a last over this is. A wicket and a run in his first 4 deliveries. Swing and a miss from Tyagi. And now this final delivery, just a mere formality. One final time this evening, in comes Daniel Tolosa Smith to bowl the final delivery of the encounter versus Singapore. Once again trying to ramp it. Take a look at that for celebrations. The Philippines are absolutely ecstatic. They're pumped. Just goes to show what it means to them. And to win the game by 14 runs. It's been tough going for them in the 33rd SEAGAMES. They were defeated by Malaysia by margin of excess of 100 runs. Here they came in against Singapore this afternoon. Won the toss, chose to bat, ran into trouble early on, and then fought back really well to get themselves a total of 145. Keplang Lugi's instrumental in getting them there with a heroic knock down the order, 43 of 25. Been through this match summary on several occasions. I'll have to say, captain's knock from Henry Yamsuan. Tyler, 37 of 22. Got them to 145. Then again, special mention to Reza Gaznavi, skipper of Singapore. He'll be utterly disappointed he couldn't get his side over the line, having sustained an injury in the first innings. Came out to bat, remained unbeaten. Towards the end, they got stranded at the non-strikers end, 44 not out of 41. Sayasha Venugopal, 28 of 20. Giren Gune, 22 of 24 at the top of the order. In the end, nail-biting finish that went down to the final over. That saw Singapore needing 16 of 6. In the end, just conceding the one run from Daniel Tolosa Smith. He finishes with figures of 1 for 5 from his 2 overs. Kept lying 2 for 28 from his 4. And Rais Burinaga 1 for 16 from his 2. As it stands, the men in blue, Philippines triumph over Singapore by 14 runs. Bobby Renner saying thank you very much for tuning in to our coverage. We hope you've enjoyed it. And that's a look at the points table. Malaysia sitting pretty on top, 2 from 2. Indonesia, 1 win, 1 loss. There are 2 points. Philippines matched them in terms of number of points, just behind on net run rate. Singapore and the home side, Thailand, yet to register a win. Well, once again, thank you for joining us. Bobby Rayner saying we'll see you soon.
หากว่าก้าวไปทุกวันมันต้องถึงในสักวันและแม้ว่าพรุ่งนี้ฉันเข้าใกล้ฝัน just 1% อาจยังมองไม่เห็นทางต้องฝ่าฟันสิ่งกีดขวางในบางที one day it's gonna be a hard
ก้าวไปข้างหน้าไม่หยุดยั้งความพ่ายแพ้ในวันๆไม่ใช่สิ่งที่ฉุดรั้งเพียงหนึ่งชัยชนะต่อให้ลงอีก10 ครั้งมันก็คุ้มกับน้ำตาที่เสียให้กับความผิดพลั้ง99ต้องฝ่าฟันอีก 1% เดียวฉุดจบลุกขึ้นมากันเพื่อนพอไม่อุปสรรคมาพุ่งปมลุยไปไม่มียาตราลมหายใจยังสูดดมเอาหนทางพิสูจน์มาและการเวลาพิสูจน์คนไม่มีน้ำมนต์กับพระอาจารย์องค์ใดจะสู้น้ำอดน้ำทนของคนไม่จำนนใจหนทางสู่ชัยชนะของแค่เชื่อมั่นตรงไปเพราะสัตว์ตัวที่แท้จริงนั้นคือใจของเราหายใจคู่แข่งคนใดเยี่ย
ไก่ CP จะกินบนอวกาศหรือที่ไทยก็มาตรฐานเดียวกัน CP Mission to Space
for the winner. Let them see how we doing Thai people. Louis Lo from now on now.